Hello and welcome to Creative Minds Think Alike. So, this is a website that I built and dedicated to helping people find the resources they need and helping people find more tools just to help them be more creative and also offer them productive tools. So, this is our landing page, quite simple, says a bit about what this platform is. This is the home page. We have the about page that says a bit about us. The features page that outlines the kind of features we have on this platform. And a simple contact page to get in touch with us. So as first time users, we have to go to sign up, enter the details we want to use, valid details, and then sign up. Since I already have an account, I'll go to login. So after logging in, it brings me here, shows me a few tools in my dashboard. Good morning, Frederick Abila. This is my name. It gives me a short quote about creativity and then shows a few quick access tools. So these are the tools we have on Creative Minds Think Alike, short for C Minds or Creative Minds or CMTA. They all qualify. So the first tool we have here is called a Brainstormer. The Brainstormer allows us to brainstorm new ideas with AI. So let's say there are a few ideas I have in my head. I don't know how to put them together. I can just use a Brainstormer and it just helps me organize my ideas. So for example, let's say I have an idea of building something. So let me just get started. So let's say building $1 million AI company. So my first idea is building $1 million AI company. I don't have it organized yet, but let's say in my $1 million company, I want to employ only Africans within the AI space. Maybe this is another idea I have for my company. And let's also say build my headquarters in South. Okay, maybe my company provides services to health workers. Okay, I think I'm out of ideas, so let's go with this. So after all this, I just enter a simple prompt that I would like to brainstorm about. So let me say, cook up these ideas for me. I don't. Okay, so this is what I could come up with. So after all this, I just hit the brainstorm button. And then it comes up with four cards. Four cards each containing different data. The first one is the brainstorm session, where it's simply about brainstorming. The second card is what the AI thinks about this idea I have cooked up. The third card is insight from the web. Based on whatever has been said, it just checks the web to see what kind of information it can cook up. And the last point, it gives similar things that have been built to whatever idea you have put in here. And also under each of these brainstorming cards, you can simply ask a follow-up question and it follows up on whatever it has generated and gives you a precise answer. So this is what we have for the brainstormer. When we go to the inside screen, It generates real-time insights from the web and then gives you charts and data on it. So let me think of something to generate. Let me say AI popularity comparison 1990 versus 2024. So let me see the kind of insights I can get from this. Okay, it gave me growth in AI investment. Well, this isn't enough data for me. I think I need more. So I'll just try it again. I'm actually not looking for growth in AI investment. So maybe my prompt isn't working so much. So let me say tactical use of AI in social networking. Compare the years 1990 and 2024. Okay, these are the insights it was able to generate. I think this is enough. And at the end, it explains all the charts and everything it generated. Also includes a button to allow you to export the data as PDF. Okay, our next tool is called CodeTrial. So I'm not even sure why I named it this, but I think it really does good when it comes to generating code. So let me give it a simple prompt. Let's say flower shop. It takes a while though because it does a really good job. It makes sure everything is intact. You can use this as a replacement for your IDE. I got an error. Let me try it again. Okay, so per my prompt, this is what it was able to generate for me. You can see that the images in here are kind of invalid. So one feature we have here that you can use to make changes to your code is the modify website tool. So you just click on it and then enter whatever changes you want to make. Let me say the images are invalid. Replace them with valid images. Okay, it worked, but I didn't get any valid images. Let me try something other than images. Let me say make the navigation menu a drop down instead. So now it has generated a drop down menu for me based on what I told it to do earlier. In the side here too, you can create new files. So let's say I want to create a new file and link it to my existing file. I can do that here. Let's say I want to create a new JavaScript file called function.js. I can do that here. I can either enter the contents of the file manually or let AI do this generation for me. So let me say a script for linking Firebase to my project and then click create. So after it's done generating, it asks me a question whether I want to link the file to my project. So So I just select link file and then it links it to the project. So here we have it. So this is what it generated for my function.js, a code that allows me to link my existing project to Firebase. And in here, when I check, I can see the link in here. It has linked the script in here, function.js. Also, we have a tool here that allows us to publish our website directly on Creative Minds. So all you have to do is click this button, enter a name for your website. Let me say beautiful blooms, and then enter a suffix. So let me say B blooms. So after I hit publish, it then publishes my website and then gives me a link to be able to access it. Even though the link might have disappeared, when I navigate to settings and go to websites, I can still find them here. I can find all websites I have generated or published in my account settings. So that's it for CodeTrail. In here too, we have a tool called Guidance. Guidance is like your personal assistance to probably learn something you want to learn or do something you want to do, but do not know how to get started. So for a while now, I've been trying to learn .NET. So let me say, I want to learn .NET. Okay, so after I enter that, it asks me some follow-up questions just so that it gets to know exactly what I need or what I'm asking for. So in here it says, what type of applications am I interested in building? When I thought of .NET, I thought of building a website. So let me see, website. It's asking, what is my current programming experience? Am I familiar with any of these? I'm not familiar with any of these languages, so I would say no prior experience and click next. It's asking for my preferred development environments. I use Visual Studio, so let me say Visual Studio Code. Learning preferences. I like independence, so let me say independent study. My time commitment. Well, I don't have much time and I want to learn it quickly, so let me say quick introduction. So that was the last question. Now it's going to generate a whole set of resources, tasks for me that I have to complete. So here it is. This is my learning path for .NET. So the first thing is C# fundamentals. In here, it gives me some resources I need to complete this task. It creates a set of tasks for me that I have to complete. And for each task, it asks me a question I need to answer and answer well so that it helps me advance to whatever I have to do next. It just needs to understand how I'm learning and what I'm learning so that it knows what to do next for me. So, and these are the resources it generates for me too. And whatever you put in here too doesn't have to be AI generated, because with this kind of technology, we want people to be able to learn at their own pace and learn and understand whatever they want to. So we have added AI filters so that whatever answer you put in here shouldn't be AI generated. Otherwise, it will reject it and you can't advance. So this is what we have for the guidance tool also. And at the end of completing all this, you get a final project to tackle. And after doing everything, you get a certificate that shows that you were able to finish all this. So this is all I can say about this tool. Next, we have a collaboration tool. So this tool allows you to create a project here and attach PDF data concerning the project. So I have a project called Bash Chat. So let me enter Bash Chat here. And I have a PDF. Let me check. Okay, so there was a launch project I wanted to do and I wrote out a budget. So let me use that here. So after doing all this, I just click create project. And then to start collaborating, I just need to select the project I've created. So whatever message I send here, it has access to data about the project, especially the PDF I uploaded. So let me see, can you outline the things mentioned in my project? Okay, so this is what I had in my budget and it's outlining it here for me. This is just a simple tool that allows you to be able to connect your files to whatever project you've created and have conversations with it. At the end of it, it just generates some simple AI insights for you. This tool isn't so sophisticated, so I can't say much about it, but I think it can be helpful also. And we have this last one here called a skill assessment. So the skill assessment just assesses whatever skills you put in here with its proficiency and then analyzes them and then gives you a whole set of insights, analytics, and whatever data that you might need to be able to put that skill into good use. So let me put in a few skills here. I have reading skills. I like to read a lot. Coding, I'm able to code proficiently. Let me put in an 8. Let me see, I also have writing skills. So let me say writing. I also do a lot of research. Let me leave it as 5. And then click on analyze skills. So based on the analysis, these are the charts it could come up with. I'll ignore these charts. I don't know how to explain them better. But these are a few things it could gather based on my skills. It gave me a list of suggested career paths that I could take. And then in addition to that, it gave me some companies with some open positions I could apply to based on those skills. It also gave me a few project ideas I could develop based on the skills I mentioned. A few psychological insights, some mental health support, and also skill gap analysis. It has a whole lot of analysis that could help you analyze your skills better and know exactly what you could do with those skills you possess. So these are the 6 tools currently on Creative Minds, and I wish everyone could put it to good use. The settings screen allows you to manage your account, allows you to change your email, change your password, also to manage the websites you have published. You can easily delete any website you don't want anymore here. So if you have watched to the end, I'm sure you will be proficient in using this platform, and I'm sure it can really do and offer a lot of great help to you. So thanks for watching and coming this far. Goodbye.